Welcome to BizTech on Ghana Web TV with me, Ernestina Sewa Asante. On today's edition, I introduce to you a Ghanaian tech developer who has designed an app to allow cryptocurrency traders across the globe to trade using its secured escrow system. With this app, you can buy, sell, receive, or even convert Bitcoin to mobile money and mobile money to Bitcoin. With the same app, you can use unused gift cards to purchase this Bitcoin. My colleague Mauli Aholimega has the full report.
Cryptocurrency trading is fast spreading across the world. As a result of this, a company in Ghana has designed a platform that seeks to enable cryptocurrency traders across the world to trade effectively on its escrow system. Before I introduce my guest on this week's edition of BizTech, I'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back from that break. My guest on this week's edition of BizTech is Benjamin Anderson, and he's a tech developer who is into cryptocurrencies. Benjamin, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Yourself?
I'm doing well. Welcome to BizTech.
Thank you.
Yeah, so for those of us who don't know what cryptocurrencies are, can you just briefly explain what cryptos are?
All right, sure. So cryptocurrencies are digital currencies, and mostly they are decentralized. By decentralized, I mean there's no central body governing the usage, the activities around the coin. So mostly these coins are the power in these coins, or to control this power, to control these coins basically lies with the users. So let's say you and I are transacting. The transaction is just between you and I, and there's no third party, or there's no central body who regulates the currencies. Yes.
Yeah, so you developed a crypto app. Was this something specific that you saw and decided to venture into something like this?
Exactly. Every now and then, as human beings, we need to make, we need to provide value. We need to make lives better. And my way of making life better is providing an avenue for traders all across the world to find a way to transact. So if you are in Ghana, it shouldn't be a problem for you to transact with people living in the US, living in Asia, living in any part of the world. So that is the reason why we came up with this app.
Yeah, but some will argue that at the moment the markets are quite volatile. There's a lot of uncertainty on the market. What was that specific thing that because I'm sure your app is coming to do some good, right?
Exactly.
What was that specific thing that you saw? I'm sure you did some surveys also on the market to realize that people are moving into crypto. So what was that specific thing that you saw before you decided to create something like this?
First of all, I saw availability of market. Second, aside the availability, I saw there was a challenge. Even though people want to sell and buy, there's still a challenge, and there was no trust for people to transact. And I saw there was a barrier between people living in Ghana and then overseas. So all these factors necessitated our reason for bringing up this app.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, so I understand there are a lot of cryptos out there. Some have very funny names. I know about the Ethereum, correct me if I'm wrong, and then I also know about Dogecoin. So just give us some of the ones that are out there.
For cryptocurrencies, we have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, like you said, we have Dogecoin, we have Cardano, which is ADA, we have Matic. There are a number of them, more than 2,000 of them, and they all have a purpose. Some come in as a DApp, decentralized apps. Some come in as DeFi, decentralized finance. Some come in as currencies, digital currencies. So they all have different purposes they serve.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. But there are also some arguments that because it's trading digitally, it may not really be as effective, because some also believe cash is still ruling the world.
Yes.
What do you make of that?
Cash is ruling the world, and without any doubt. But ask yourself, payment methods like mobile money it is cash, right? But it is digital. It only becomes cash when it is accepted by the users. So if users of cryptocurrencies have accepted, if you accept, if I accept, it becomes cash. The power in cash comes from the central government, comes from the government, and the government is just you and I. So we must all accept to make it, yes, usable asset.
I like the point that you said about accepting. So we have the African Continental Free Trade Area coming. Obviously, you have some sort of payment integration. Where do you see cryptocurrency fitting into that sort of model?
Cryptocurrencies are going to fit for the whole world. It's not just about Africa. Let me first say that. My stand on cryptocurrency and how they will fit in the financial world is that I believe cryptocurrencies are going to be currency of the future for the whole world. I'm saying so to the point that, imagine I have to buy something from US, or imagine I have to remit money to somebody in US, and I have the freedom to do it at my own will. Who wouldn't like to use such a currency? So it is going to be a currency for the world, and that is what I believe in. Yes.
Okay, so now let's come to your app, which is My BitStore. Just briefly tell us what My BitStore is and what it does.
Yes, My BitStore is a peer-to-peer marketplace for cryptocurrencies, where you can convert your cryptocurrencies to other cryptocurrencies, or convert from cryptocurrency to mobile money, and vice versa. You can buy and sell Bitcoin. You can send and receive Bitcoin. Yes, so basically, and as well, you can convert your unused gift cards to Bitcoin and sell Bitcoin for gift cards. And My BitStore offers you the opportunity to trade in over 250 payment methods. Because it is a peer-to-peer, we allow people to choose the payment method of their choice and then make a transaction using that payment method. Yes.
So I still want to learn a little bit about the crypto. How much money can you have on your crypto account? Is it unlimited, or there's a cap?
Yes, there's no limit. As much as you have or as little as you have, you can buy crypto. You can buy. So many people ask me, one Bitcoin is $46,000, and I don't have $46,000. So the Bitcoin is divisible. That is one feature of a currency. For a currency, for something to be called a currency, it must be divisible. And so Bitcoin is divisible. So if you have 100 cedis, you can get 100 cedis out of the $46,000. So you don't have to get much to buy Bitcoin. With the little you have, you can buy Bitcoin. And you can also buy as much as you want. There's no limit to what you can own. Yes.
So I want you to also just quickly expand on how the conversion is, because the rates vary every day. There are different rates on the currency market. So just take us briefly how the conversion rate works.
Yes. So first, talking about conversion rate, I would like to talk about how Bitcoin prices goes up and down. Mostly these things happen because of speculations. One, two, they happen because of demand and supply. Because if you look back, Bitcoin started somewhere in 2010, 2009. Yes. And the price at the time wasn't even up to $1. And now we sit here and one price of Bitcoin is $46,000. It went as high as $64,000. But that is to say that people are adopting it. People are accepting it. Because there will be no value if people don't actually see the need to buy Bitcoin. So because they are buying Bitcoin, the value keeps increasing. So back to your question, which was... Come again with your question? Yeah, conversion rate. Yeah, the conversion rate. It depends on the buyer and the seller. Usually, the rate is determined by the buyer and then the seller. A seller makes an offer, the buyer responds, they negotiate. So once they can reach an agreement, the transaction is conducted on that agreed rate. Exactly.
All right. Yeah. So now let's come to your app specifically. In terms of engagement, how many people have you been able to get onto the app? And how is the feedback looking like so far?
Okay, the feedback now is awesome, but it's a very big app. We do a lot of things on the app. It is not just a simple buy and sell. You can create offer. You can do so much. You can exchange other values beyond Bitcoin on the app. So now the engagement on the app, or the engagement around the app, is to educate the masses on how to use the app. So far, so good. those who have managed to understand what we are doing love the app, and they think this is an awesome project that everybody must come on board. Yes, so the reception is awesome. Yes.
So now back, I want to play devil's advocate again. There's still a lot of myths surrounding cryptocurrency. Some say it's for money laundering, it's for all kinds of sinister stuff. What's your take on that?
Okay, so before I come to money laundering, talking of myth, let me address some I personally know. I heard Bitcoin was 666. And I heard it just 3 days ago. Wow. All my life I have never heard about it. I've been in crypto for more than 5 years and I've never heard about it. Just 3 days ago I heard Bitcoin was 666 because the Bible spoke about a time coming when everybody will be using one currency, and Bitcoin offers opportunity for us all to use one currency, so it was a 666. I ignored that myth. So the biggest myth around Bitcoin for me is not even money laundering. It is with Bitcoin being a scam. Okay. Somewhere around 2016, 2017, 2018, so many people try to invest on the internet, and they were promised high return rate, and unfortunately most of these people said they were going to invest in Bitcoin, or they use Bitcoin as means of payment for the investment. If I am doing an investment and you want to invest and I tell you to send Bitcoin to me, it doesn't mean you are investing in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the only means of payment. It is just like you remitting money through Western Union to somebody in US for investment, and later you come back and say Western Union is a scam. You get it? So that myth is one that exists. And coming back to your money laundering one, I think regardless of how human beings set up systems, people will misuse infrastructures. People will misuse the good things that are to happen to us. I'll come back to mobile money. Mobile money is an awesome technology, an awesome service, but still people are trying to scam people around it, and they are using it for bad purposes. Regardless, Bitcoin makes money laundering activities easy, but it is up to authorities to speed up the game and then regulate the currency. Then money laundering to some extent will be minimal. We cannot completely take away money laundering, because without Bitcoin there was money laundering. Okay. So to me, money laundering is something that is ancient. It is not about Bitcoin, it is not about fiat, it is not about anything. It is about authorities making sure that infrastructures are in place to make sure that money laundering is something they can control. Right. Yes.
Thank you very much. I'll just take a quick break and then we'll be right back. Yeah, so I've been speaking with Benjamin Anderson, and he's a tech developer who is into cryptocurrency, which is a digital trading platform. We'll be right back after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Powers and principalities.
There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
Welcome back from that break. If you just joined us, I've been speaking with a tech developer, Benjamin Anderson, and he's the owner of the My BitStore app, which is a crypto trading platform. Benjamin, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was quite a very interesting conversation. Yes. Now I want to move to security of the app. I'm sure you already know, from your point of view, apps have to take people's data and information. How secure is the information that is going onto the trading platform?
Okay, thank you. Talking about security, there's a general rule you have to conform to. That is a CIA triad. By CIA, we mean confidentiality, and we are looking at accessibility, and we are also looking at availability. Yeah. So in the CIA, confidentiality simply means, like you said, data. As an organization, we have to put in measures, compliance measures, to ensure that we protect users' data. So user data don't end up anywhere not intended to be. So that is how we are protecting people's data. And then about availability, we're also looking at a situation where, you know, as a user, you must be able to carry out your activities on the app without little issues, bugs and all that. That is availability. If I want to come and then withdraw $100, I must reach the app. Yes. So we, as an organization, we also have measures in place for all these things to make the app very stable and working all the time. Yes, and coming back to security, as a user, you have to also protect yourself from attacks and all that. And the app offers you the opportunity to set your 2FAs, to set a PIN when you want to log on to the app, change your password, and do so much more. So as a user, you have your security issues to deal with. As an organization, we also have our security issue. But the core of all this is compliance. Compliance to data, compliance to our security measures, security tools in place. We have to always make sure that things are right. Yes.
That's very well. You explained that very thoroughly. Now, we've been talking a lot about crypto. We want to see how the app in itself works. So how the buying and selling is going to work. So you just take it away and just take us through the salient steps of how it works.
Okay, sure. I'm going to do that with you now.
Okay.
So now we are going to show you how to sell crypto.
Okay.
So when you come to the app, this is a typical example of what you'll be seeing. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
So when you come, this is how to sell Bitcoin. First of all, you have to deposit the Bitcoin into your wallet. You click on the marketplace. There's a sell button here. You click on the sell button, and then you choose among the cryptocurrency, whether Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever you want to sell. You choose your currency, and then the payment method in which you want to transact. You can see available offers here. Then among the available offers, you choose the best one you want to trade on. You can buy your own amount out of the available offer, or buy the seller's amount. From there, a chat interface opens for you to negotiate trade terms with the seller as a buyer. Yes. And we safely escrow your Bitcoin, and then once a payment is done by the buyer, you, the seller, have to go and then acknowledge receipt of payment and then release the Bitcoin from escrow into the buyer's address. At that point, the transaction ends, and then the two parties can then come in and then rate each other, and then that is that for the sell aspect.
Okay, thank you. So what's the next step again?
The next step is how to buy. What we did is how to sell. So we take your Bitcoin into escrow. The next step is how to buy. So if you want to buy Bitcoin, first thing you want to do is come here, come on the app, log into the app. Yes.
Okay.
Log into the app, you go, first thing you see marketplace, you click on the buy, you select Bitcoin. Among the cryptocurrency, there are over 250 payment methods. You select which one fits your needs most.
Sorry, can you use mobile money?
Yes, you can use mobile money. Mobile money is one of the payment methods listed here. Gift cards, mobile money, all those. So you enter your buying amount, you search for offers, you click on the offer that best suits your payment method, your amount. A chat interface opens for the buyer and then the seller. The seller Bitcoin is then taken into escrow. The buyer then pays to the seller. Clicks on I have paid button. There's a I have paid button. There's a I have paid button. There's a cancel button. There's release Bitcoin button. There's raise dispute button.
So you can end if you feel like.
Okay, sure. Yes, you can cancel the transaction if you want to. Yes, and the dispute button also resolves trade discrepancies, or issues that arises during the trade. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. So what's the next step you're going to take us through?
The next step is how to receive Bitcoin. If you want to receive Bitcoin, what you do is you come on my BizTech app, you go to the wallet. At wallet, you click on receive. At receive, you copy your address, and then send to the person who wants to send you Bitcoin, or you can also get the scan code and then send to the person who sends you Bitcoin. Once the Bitcoin is received, your balance is shown.
Wow.
Yes.
So you're taking us through three, right?
Yes, how to buy, how to sell, and how to receive. And I'm going to show you how to send.
Okay.
If you want to send Bitcoin, you go the same place. You go to the wallet. At wallet, you see send. You copy your address and then paste at the address area, or you scan the address you want to send to. You enter your amount, and then we show you the network fee, and then you click on withdraw funds, and then you are done.
So easy like that.
So easy like that.
All right. Is there a final step?
For now, the only thing left for us to discuss is how to convert the Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
Bitcoin to mobile money, Bitcoin to
Right.
other cryptocurrencies.
So can you take us through that?
Yes, I'll take you
All
through.
right. So just take us.
So
through
if
how
you want
do
to
the
convert, at the same place, you go to wallet, you will see a convert feature there. If you go to convert, you will see among the list Bitcoin, mobile money, and then the other cryptocurrencies. You select Bitcoin, you maybe want to convert to mobile money, you select mobile money, and then you enter your amount, then you click on the convert. Instantly it is converted into mobile money. That's it.
And then you have your money.
You have your money, mobile
done
money
your trade
on your app.
transaction already.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. So Benjamin, thank you very much. Finally, I know you've been running for some time now. Where do you want to see this business go to?
Cryptos are borderless, so my base store is borderless.
Okay.
Our ambition is to make sure that in Africa, my base store becomes the #1 trading platform for cryptos. And even beyond Africa, we want to be seen as a strong crypto trading company. That is the ambition, yes.
Okay. All right. Benjamin, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there you have it. I've been speaking with Benjamin Anderson, and he's a tech developer and the chief executive officer of the MyBitStore app, which is a crypto trading platform. And we've been talking about digital currencies and how effective you can use this. This has been this week's edition of BizTech on Ghana Web TV. My name is Mauli Aholumeka.
Thank you, Mauli Aholumega, for that report. Now, Jefferson Senyeja is on standby with Tech Bits.
Hello there, my name is Jefferson Senyeja from After Music. This week on Tech Bits, I want us to continue from where we left off, which is another alternative for Pixabay. Last week we learned about Pixabay, an online platform for finding free outsourced images for our presentations and projects. Now I wanted to find another alternative which is much bigger and has a wider range of images. Well, this website is called Unsplash. Just like Pixabay, Unsplash is a free online catalog for finding your best images for your projects and presentations. We'll just dive right into it and see what Unsplash is all about. Follow me. So Unsplash is quite a famous stock image website for those of you that already know it, but for those of you that don't, it's very easy. Just Unsplash is spelled Unsplash, Unsplash. Once you come, it's got over 1 million free images that you can find. Whole lot of it. So we just go to unsplash.com, which is the first thing that pops up on Google, and right from there it tells you that the internet source for free usable images, powered by creators all over the world, as always. So from there, there's so much content you can find. There's so much you can find. So let's just say you're looking for office, business, Africa, to find at least something that will give you that type of feel. Well, these images are not the best for office things, but you get, and I feel Pixabay does a better job in terms of type of demographic, but Unsplash gives you even a wider range, and not just Africa setting, but it gives you a wider range of things depending on what you're looking for. So there are always keywords, there are always backgrounds. For those of you that want even something really authentic, great backgrounds for your presentations, you can do a map for your presentation, whatever that you feel will best represent your project, I would highly recommend Unsplash for you. And for those of you that want to download higher resolutions of the same free image, all you have to do is sign up, and as usual you can log in with your Facebook, or just sign up straight with your email address and you should be good. Unsplash is a great tool that I would recommend for everyone. And if you really don't know what you're looking for, just hit the explore button and see what is out there, and it gives you a clue. This is something that Pixabay doesn't really give you an enough better off, but this Unsplash has a better brand representation. Some are sponsored, by the way, but some are free out there for you to actually have a few and use for your next presentation.
So that's it for this week. We now have another great tool to use for our next presentation. I think Pixabay is a great alternative, so is Unsplash. Now we have enough tools to make sure our next presentation is not boring again. So that's it for this week. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.
Up next is Biz Headlines. So our very first story, Ghana since 2016 has been controlling an average of 3% of global exports in the unsweetened cocoa powder trade. Data from the Ghana Export Promotion Center, data from the Ghana Export Promotion Authority has revealed. The authority noted that Ghana's global market share of the commodity has been fluctuating, recording 3.59% in 2016, 2.85% in 2017, and 3.48% in 2018, and is currently declining to 3.14%. The country's export of cocoa powder had reached an estimated export value of $72 million by 2019-2020. The inconsistent market share, however, contradicts Ghana's gains in the cocoa beans production, which currently stands at 20% globally, with Ivory Coast controlling 40%. In effect, more emphasis must be placed on the need to process cocoa into more value-added products for foreign exchange. The top three importers of unsweetened cocoa powder from Ghana over the last 4 years include the Netherlands, United States of America, and China in that order. Due to the general high quality of country's cocoa, low levels of bean defects resulting in favorable flavor, low levels of debris, and others, Ghana's cocoa exports currently represent an average of about 3% of global markets for unsweetened cocoa powder. Tourism Minister Dr. Mohamed Awal has disclosed that his outfit will, by the close of the week, commence the disbursement of 55 million grants received from the World Bank to persons in the hospitality industry. He noted that his team have done the due diligence after hoteliers and other businesses applied for the money 2 months ago. Dr. Mohamed Awal looks forward to seeing businesses bounce back to normal after the shocks from the global pandemic. The tourism minister said, in the last 2 months, people have applied, thousands of them. So the team has gone through the processes, sieved them, and beginning Thursday or Friday this week, we will start disbursing the money according to the procedure. Hopefully, this will not only help people to come back from the COVID-19 pandemic, but will also make sure that they strengthen their SMEs, improve their governance, and improve their sites. Some persons or some members of the Ghana Union of Traders Association have on Monday, September 20th, locked up some shops belonging to foreign retail traders. They also hit the streets to register their displeasure about the influx of foreigners in the retail space in the New Dwabin South municipality. According to reports, the Ghanaian traders, after demonstrating, embarked on the lock-up exercise. Some of the Ghanaian traders wielded placards which had several inscriptions on them. Among others were police must prevent illegal trading, foreigners are prohibited from retailing our market, obey Act 865 Section 27A now. A modern meter management system which will integrate the ECG smart prepaid metering platforms and enhance customer experience has been formally inaugurated in Accra. This, a statement from the authority, said it will cost a total of $15,892,800 with MIDA, the accountable entity for the Ghana Power Compact, contributing an amount of $11,189,901. The system is expected to enable the Electricity Company of Ghana to reduce non-technical losses and improve on revenue collection. The Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Jinapor, has said government is set to launch a national alternative livelihood program for illegal miners in the country. Mr. Jinapor said this program when launched will provide a good option for miners to work and support themselves and their families. He disclosed this during a meeting with the Western North Regional House of Chiefs on Wednesday on the sidelines of his one-day tour of the region. The minister used the platform to thank and support the chiefs and said they are co-partners in the administration of Ghana's lands and its resources. Former Finance Minister Seth Terkper has urged government to use part of the special drawing writings money from the International Monetary Fund to pay off the zero-coupon sovereign bond it issued earlier on this year, as waiting for it to mature will be more expensive to the state. The IMF last month made resources equivalent to $1 billion available to Ghana in the form of a special drawing right allocation to shore up government revenue, which has significantly been affected due to the impact of the pandemic. But before this resource became available, government in April issued $3 billion bond, which $525 million was classified as zero coupon at an issue price of 78%. The terms of a zero coupon bond do not oblige the issuer to make periodic interest payments over its tenor like a coupon bond, but rather at the end of the bond's tenor. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has said at the 76th session of the UN General Assembly on Wednesday that although Ghana has made efforts to deal with effects of the COVID-19, the country is not yet there. He told his colleague head of states that the oil-producing West African country is still making progress at ensuring a full economic recovery from the effects of the pandemic. He said, "We are not there yet. We are making considerable progress." The president further said the government is aiming at meeting its targets of vaccinating 20 million people by the end of the year. He said, "Our efforts and vaccination has been commended, but we are still hoping that we will vaccinate 20 million people by the end of the year. He furthered that Africa seems mercifully to escape the worst of the COVID-19 pandemic. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. But before you go, do log on to www.ghanaweb.com for more stories. Do well to follow us on all social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at the Ghana Web, on YouTube, Ghana Web TV. I am Ernestina Sewa Asante. Do have a lovely weekend.